Hold on, hold on. Bear with me. How we doing, folks? We are back for the second time today. And we are going to be getting our free weekly spoils. That's step one. That is step one. Chat, how we been doing? How we been doing?
Guardians, I am not your vanguard and I give no orders over the warning. The current ahead is not like those previously encountered. This one was not left for you to find. You were guided to it, not beckoned. This domain belongs to a dark entity with unknown power. It seeks domination of the throne world.
And people say that fallen cameras aren't as good. I mean, they aren't as good as they were. I'll give you that. They really didn't get, like, nerfed. I mean, you tell me if this looks like Bong cameras got nerfed. They certainly did not. I don't even think I have Roaring Flames on. No, I do. I don't have Consecration on. I mean, Consecration is just better now. But you also need this for Consecration. It's the only thing. You have infinite Bond cameras. You only have 3 Consecrations. Which is kind of what makes it busted, but... You know, I actually really like Bungie making the other subclasses relevant again, because by introducing Prismatic, they made them completely irrelevant. So they're just pretty much power creeping the absolute heck out of everything else. So in order to counteract that, they've just made Arc absolutely busted, especially on Titan. I mean, on Warlock, there's really no reason to run anything other than Prismatic or Solar. And, I mean, Hunter, there's at least a reason to run other subclasses. So they're like, how can we make Titan relevant? Oh, wait. Let's just make Titan Arc absolutely busted. But I feel like that's how it always works. They power creep something, and then they just have to make things more powerful. And I feel like that's the issue we're gonna get to no matter what they do. It really doesn't matter what Bungie does at this point. Everything is power crept. Weapons, armor, freaking subclasses. It just doesn't even matter at some point. It's like, dude, no matter what you do, it's not gonna work out. Just give up. Like, Bungie, it ain't gonna work. No matter what you do, it ain't gonna work. So just give up while you have the chance. we do want still hunt. There we go. It's like Bungie. Come on, guys. Yeah, this is Artifice armor, so it's the best hunter cloak I've got, just because it's Artifice. We want Rezil. And then with Hunter, you actually have to play into mobility. As much as I don't want to. I would prefer to never use mobility again, but hunters actually need it. Powerful traction, outreach. I think we want outreach for sure. Reaper's good, and then powerful attraction. Yeah, I think that's good. See, we don't need that because it's not helping anything. And I mean, you want recovery, but you kind of want mobility more, is the issue. I don't think that's bad stat distribution, but it's not really amazing either. Because if we're running that, we need still hunt. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Chat, how we doing today? How we doing on this fine reset? Season pass. Oh, it's just the Ascendant shard that I used. Dude, that's the issue with getting so far into Destiny, is I have stuff that I no longer can claim because I have too much space. Or like, I've used too much, if that makes sense. The only things I really need are spoils, and that's just because I use them to get rid of my deep sight harmonizers. Not having craftable seasonal weapons killed deep sight harmonizers. I'm saying it now. It did. And no one can tell me otherwise. I'm gonna put these down here because I feel like they're gonna be better down here. And these. All my actual Pokemon stuff can go down there. Okay. I'm just pulling this up to make sure that you guys are getting a decent viewing experience.
The pyramid ahead is not like those you've previously encountered. This one was not left for you to find. You were not guided to it, not beckoned. This domain belongs to a dark entity, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the throne world. Your presence within will be most Welcome, children of light. Drown in the deep, or rise.
See, this raid was like so unsettling when it first came out, and now people just meme on it because you can get the first chest for free. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody actually do this raid in a long time. I don't even know when the last time somebody did this raid, like, actually did this raid was. Chat, when was the last time you actually did Vow of the Disciple? Like, just straight up. Not for any specific reason. You just wanted to do Vow. When was the last time you did Vow of the Disciple? I think, unironically, the last time I did a full run of Vow was... oh gosh. It was a long time ago. I can tell you that now. There we go. Yeah, unironically, it's probably been years since I actually did this raid. Because I think the last time I did anything from this raid would have been Pantheon, which was last year. But I don't count Pantheon anymore because it was a special event and is no longer in the game. If it was still in the game, I'd count it. But it's not the actual raid itself. And I'm gonna be honest, that was the biggest fumble for Pantheon, was having stuff from Root of Nightmares in there. Because it just really... it gave hype to the newest raid instead of, you know, raids like Vow. And it also kind of killed any replayability for raids like Vow unless you're going for the title. There's literally no reason to do Vow except for this first chest because of the 5 spoils it gives you. You can do it solo and it's 5 spoils. Literally just a free 5 spoils. On each character every week. Unironically, just why? Swap. Yep, there we go. I think if it's the featured raid, Deepstone gives you like 3 per week. Pretty sure it's 3. Oh, it is the featured raid. Well, we can test that.
Your vanguard, and I give no orders, only a warning. The pyramid ahead is not like those you've previously encountered. This one was not left for you to find. You were not guided to it, not beckoned. This domain belongs to the Dark Elite, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the throne world. Your presence within will be most
Welcome, children of light. Drown in the deep, or rise from it.
Chad, if any of you want to join up, I'm gonna be doing Crown of Star, or Critizen next for the free chest, but I can't do it solo. So if any of you guys want to get free Critizen loot, then put your invite code in the chat. Warlock's honestly the worst character to do this on. I'm gonna be real. Let's get this done and over with. That way, we get our free spoils for the week, and you can call these activities a done deal for the week. As much as I love them. I already have all the weapons craftable, so there's pretty much no reason to do it, aside from, you know, just having the spoils pretty much is the only reason I do it. Root of Nightmares is also the featured raid. I'm trying to think where the first chest is for that. Is it? No, the first chest is past the first encounter, so there's no reason to run that one. I think Deepstone wouldn't be a bad one. I think Deepstone gives 3, which we can check on the Warlock here real quick. Because if it gives 3, then it's worth doing. Because all I have to do is make it to the end of the small encounter. And then I'm not sure what I should do next. Because I need to do... I still need to do heavy metal. I still have heavy metal to do. Because I just want to get the Sparrow. I'm on like 11 out of 15. We're gonna run that.
Place of the Exo, and a prison for something sinister. Their followers intend to make use of it, to unleash a chaos they do not understand. Their success means untamed power beyond their wildest dreams. They must be stopped.
about to say, what did I miss? I don't think I missed any enemies. Here, let me see if I can pull up. I should be able to pull up like a live viewer count, I think. I need it to be live. Apparently not. Can do that though. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Just like I feel that skimmers ruin this this section. Because technically if you're good enough, you can completely skip this first bubble. Nice. I forgot where it was, and I did exactly what I wanted to do. The craziest thing to think about is I remember day one when this took, like, this took us half an hour to figure out, because nobody knew the route to take, and so we were just like screwing around trying not to die for, yeah, it was about half an hour. And ironically, we were one of the first teams who got through this section. I think this was like the year, so this would have been the year after Shadowkeep. So it would have been the year after Redeem just got absolutely toasted. I remember that. People were giving them crap for months. You know, pretty much saying Redeem fell off. It's like, not really. Like, not compared to, you know, some teams. I mean, they're still placing top 100. They aren't anymore. But, I mean, they're still one of the OG teams. I mean, that's why they're even considered in the running anymore. But I will admit, there are certain teams that kind of ruin not only the speedrunning scene, but the raid race scene as well. And it's just because there are teams that are too good at it now. But that's any game. Once it gets bigger, you know, more people get into whatever the top tier scene is. I mean, I went from... Yeah, no spoils. I went from a blueberry to doing speedruns and solo challenges and everything else. What could I get spoils from? Because we didn't get any extra raid. Which I still think is wild. That we didn't get an extra raid. We didn't get a raid that had... which is why we got rid of the 9, which people are upset about right now. Do I still need to do Kelsfall? I guess I do. I still need to level up that. Biggest thing I need to do is heavy metal before it goes away. Well, chat, looks like we're doing heavy metal again. For like the 20th time in a row. Because Bungie needed to farm playtime. Okay. Yep, there we go. Yeah, dude. I mean, Bungie is to the point where they're just farming playtime. And I don't blame them, per se, but... at some point I just can't condone it anymore. Which, I can't really not say that I'm any better. I mean... I'm just playing this game because y'all seem to like me playing it, so... I'm no better than Bungie at some point. Just farming playtime, you know. Just just gotta be farming that playtime, you know. Gotta be farming the views. Chat, how's your day going? How's it going? I know we got about 20 people in here watching. How are you guys doing today? I know it wasn't the greatest reset, but we at least have decent stuff this week. Gotta admit that. We still have heavy metal going on. Yo, what's up? How's it going? I don't want to absolutely butcher that. I think it's San... yeah. Looks like Coomer. How's it going? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. Where's half my team, man? Man, this might be a Destiny week where we got a Fortnite. We just farm Fortnite for the week. because we don't have much going on. It's that or I send Sweat a message and see if we're doing any weird Destiny stuff for content. We don't have anything else going on. Destiny 2. Currently doing Destiny 2. Might end up switching just because we didn't have much that was going on this week. Usually there's a bunch of stuff going on, and this week it was kind of lackluster. Destiny 2 isn't in maintenance, at least not to my knowledge. Maintenance finished about 4 hours ago at this point, or 3 hours ago. Yeah, maintenance finished a while ago. I mean, unless they took it back offline for maintenance, but if so, I have not been kicked out of games yet. I might have to check X to see if they took it offline, but to my knowledge, they haven't. At least if they have, somehow I'm still in. I get I'm a Bungie creator, but we don't get private servers. I wish sometimes. Or like launches and stuff, but we don't. We haven't. Ever. Like I said, wish we did, but we don't. Also drastically help playtesting. But no, we just get the basic servers. So yeah, to my knowledge, the game it should be online. Good tank will beat a good walker any day. Yeah, I don't know if maintenance times outside of the US are different. I'm in the US, so it's possible that maintenance times outside of the US are different. I've been great. How about yourself? I kind of woke up feeling sick yesterday, so which is unfortunate, but means I get to stream, so which I'm quite alright with. Not too much content going on this week, but you mean for Final Shape? Or do you mean for the next expansion? I just need to defeat one more leader. I'll be right back. Oh. Sorry guys, I had to go blow my nose. Hunter was my main, but Stargator, Lucky Pants got nerfed. Yes. Also Final Shape. Yeah. I remember. That's kind of what I thought it was, but it depends. I mean, if you still like Hunter, then I would go with Hunter. Titan's pretty broken right now, but I have a feeling Titan's gonna get nerfed here soon. They're definitely gonna nerf him before the next expansion. And then Warlocks are, you know, they're good middle ground. They haven't really been nerfed or buffed in a while. So, I mean, it's up to you. I would say if you were a fan of Hunter, then I'd just stick with Hunter. Not too much of a reason to switch at the moment. Yep. Titan? Yeah, Titan's pretty busted right now. It's actually in a really good spot. Hang on, chat. My friend just sent me a message. Let me see what he said. Ooh. He's looking at getting 2 different Pokemon cards. I'm good with all 3. Yeah. I've always played all 3, so. But that's just me. I know some people usually pick a favorite, which I do too. I main Warlock. Of the 3,000 hours I've played, or well 6,000 hours I've played, 3,000 are on Warlock. Hunter's my favorite, yeah. A lot of people like Hunter, which is exactly why they had to change Guardian games. Oh yeah, I'm definitely a Warlock main. Like I said, I've clocked probably close to 3,000 or 4,000 hours on my Warlock. So for having 6,000 hours in the game, yeah, I'm definitely a Warlock main. Yep, we're dead here. I just need to defeat one more leader. But to be able to do that, I need backup. This is Destiny 2. Yep, Destiny 2, Destiny 2. Destiny 2, one of the best and worst games that has ever been created. Well, this is a special mode that's currently going on called Heavy Metal. It's where you get to play as a tank or a walker. It's pretty cool. I think it's only around for a couple more days, though. But yeah, it's Destiny 2. Yeah, weekly reset happened about 3 hours ago. Yep, it's still Spyro the Watcher for Rite of the Nine, which a lot of people were upset about. And I don't blame them. It's dumb. Yep. Should have been Ghost of the Deep this week, or Grasp of Avarice, and it wasn't. For some reason, we decided to stick with doing it every single time. Gotta farm the playtime, you know. So it's the same dungeon. It's still Spyro the Watcher, which isn't bad if you're farming weapons, but. It's really just Bungie farming playtime. They need people to log on every week so they can get their weekly quota. So of course they can't give us the weekly stuff, you know, the new stuff yet. Jeez. Come on, who do you think Bungie is? Kaboom. Oh, we're actually not that far behind. Which I need wins if I'm gonna increase my rank. I did that a couple days ago. One of my buddies came over and he cleaned it out for me. I'm not sure what how many or how much stuff you're looking at, like how much stuff you have in your vault. But I would recommend cleaning quite a bit of it out before the next expansion comes out, as a lot of it's gonna be outdated. I think I got myself down to like 470 something. Yeah, the vault cleaning stream. Yeah. It was a fun time. I got it down quite a bit, but nothing too crazy. Dang it. Need to go to the tower real quick, or my postmaster's gonna get crazy. Crazy. Alright. To the tower I go, to the tower I go. Not sure when it got so hot, but it did. And I'm not very happy about it. Let's just say I'm not very happy about it getting hot.
Well, if we begin then.
I don't like it.
The schematics for this structure do not fill me with renewed confidence.
The schematics of this structure do not fill me with renewed confidence. I have to decrypt them. I don't want to have to go decrypt it. Just let me claim them all, man.
The barter is warranted.
Yeah, for some reason it got like super hot out today. It had cooled off because it rained, and then today it's like blistering hot out. I don't know why.
What cipher is this?
Let's see, high ground's good, but not on that weapon. Lotus Eater. Let's go. Beacon rounds, adrenaline junkie. Speaking of, let's check what the weekly weapons are. Because last week it was 2 weapons, so I'm assuming it's the same this week, where it's 2 weapons. I could be wrong. Helmet, not bad. Yeah, it's 2 weapons again. It's Wild Style and Cruel Mercy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is it the freaking Pulse Rifle 2 weeks in a row? And I already have a Wild Style. So, sick. I still don't have Rake Angle, by the way. That should be around here in a couple weeks. Whoa, 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 Bungie. Calm down now. I know, Bungie's just going crazy, man. They lost it. They lost it, dude. Given us, events like heavy metal, dude, that's gonna just absolutely drain their bank accounts. Don't you know? Pete's gotta go buy some new cars, man. Let's see what some of my boys are doing. Doesn't seem like anyone is happy about the whole so the thing with power level right now is you can literally go to the right of the 9 area and you can get max power. Yeah, you can get 20 gear if you go to the right of the 9 area. No, Zur is only available over the weekend, so he goes away at weekly reset. So he comes on Friday, and then he's, yeah. Finally, I got tanks. Nice. I'll take that trade. I will take that trade any day. I'm gonna go help our teammate. Dude, I feel like it's so much easier to win with the tanks. Just because they do so much more damage. It's easier to win with a bad team on tanks than it is to win with a bad team on brakes. I don't know, I could be tripping. Yeah. Especially with me, being sick right now. My voice is a little lower. Is that better? Could also lower the game volume if needed. I just don't want it to, you know, like, there we go. Also, don't, because usually I'm very loud, so I have to lower my audio volume or it'll bit out. Because I also don't want to, like, just completely destroy your guys' eardrums either. Which is usually what I'm doing. So, yeah, for me, because I'm currently not feeling the greatest and I have a sore throat, so it's the one time you'll hear my voice actually low. That or like really late at night. But it just gets deep. Did we just block him into a corner? That's kind of funny. Nice. Yeah, my team's got that. Easy. Or apparently they don't. Yeah, I think we have the win in the bag. Dude, Drakes are just so easy to play. Easier to win with a bad brig team, or a bad tank team than it is with a bad brig team. Ooh. I didn't know it was the leader. I'm gonna follow the leader, folks. Follow the leader. I'm probably actually gonna be hopping off here soon so that, I can do some Twitch, or well, YouTube, stream improvements so that it looks better. Things like adding moderating and stuff like that. Because I have moderation over on Twitch, but because that's where I usually stream, but don't have it on the YouTube Shorts, so. Woo! W's in the chat. Don't need the Dream Demon. Alright, how close are we to leveling up here? So we got past 12. Alright. I am probably gonna call this one there, just because I've got certain things I need to do real quick. But I probably will be streaming later tonight. So, for now, Aegon out.